motherfucker, man. Should have never broken my house. Sorry about that. Hey, police.
Hello.
It's May 11th, 2023. In Bourget, Ontario, dispatchers pick up a chilling call from a concerned neighbor. She reports blaring music, screams, and what she believes was a gunshot echoing from the house next door. Fearing the worst, she tells them her neighbor may have just harmed himself. Inside that home is 39-year-old Alan, a drywall contractor with no criminal record, legally registered firearms, and on paper, no history of violence. No prior threats, no red flags, no call from Alan himself. To the responding officers, this is routine. A wellness check, nothing more. Still, 3 members of the Ontario Provincial Police are dispatched. They arrive at the property, flashlights cutting through the dark, voices low, carefully probing the scene as they attempt to make contact.
I just got rid of the front door. Just gonna do a perimeter check first.
The scene is eerily calm. For a 2 a.m. emergency call, officers might have braced for chaos, but instead, the house sits in silence. Step by step, they advance with caution, scanning for the slightest sign of danger. Every movement is deliberate. At this point, no one knows if someone inside is injured or waiting to strike. The back door is locked. No movement inside, no voices, nothing. The officers retrace their steps, but the silence doesn't break. With no confirmation of what's happening, the uncertainty hangs heavy. Is this just a false alarm, or the prelude to something far worse? With options running out, they circle back to the front, ready to make contact the only way left. Inside the house, Alan had allegedly just been jolted awake by the glare of flashlights and muffled voices outside. Not realizing it was law enforcement, he grabbed a semi-automatic rifle. Without warning, he unleashed 9 rapid shots straight through his bedroom wall. The gunfire struck instantly. Sergeant Eric Miller went down almost immediately, collapsing in the mudroom. Constable Mark Lauzon was also hit, but his body armor absorbed the round, sparing his life. Outside, Constable Francois Gamache wasn't as fortunate. He was wounded while diving for cover behind a cruiser, struck either by a bullet or a deadly ricochet. It all happened in seconds. And when the chaos cleared, the footage shows Sergeant Muller lying still on the floor, motionless.
Motherfucker, man. C'est ça que j'ai dit. Fuck with no motherfucker. Should have never broken my house. Sorry about that.
Outside, officers scrambled to process the chaos. One of their own is down, 2 others narrowly escaped death, and the threat inside is still unknown. They lock into position, crouched behind vehicles, weapons drawn, every second thick with tension. No eyes on the shooter, no clear target, no idea if he's about to give up or unleash another barrage. Then suddenly, the silence shatters. 4 more shots erupt from inside the house. Eventually, Alan grasps the grim reality. A police officer has been shot. In a sudden turn, he reaches for the phone and dials 911.
This water police unfortunately broke into my house. Water police unfortunately in my house. 2390 Mall Street. Where am I? I'm inside the house.
Paramedics fought to save him, but Sergeant Eric Miller could not be revived. He was declared dead at the scene, while the other two officers pulled through with their injuries. In the aftermath, Allen claimed he had mistaken the officers for intruders. Prosecutors, however, argued something far darker, portraying him as a man fueled by anger, armed, and waiting to strike. On May 24, 2025, a jury handed down its verdict, guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. The sentence, life in prison, with parole barred for 25 years. Sergeant Mueller never even had the chance to fire back. He was struck several times and left to die on the floor of a home he had entered only to protect. The final words directed at him were harsh and deliberate, a cruel echo that may have been the last thing he ever heard. From there, our story shifts to Stockton, California, where another chilling 911 call reports screams echoing from a house on Lester Way.
Yeah, I think the people across the street need some help.
Like medical help or the police?
Like they're screaming, yelling, the windows are shaking. I think my man is going crazy over there. He's been acting really strange the last couple of days.
Answering the call was Officer Jimmy N., a 30-year-old father of 3 and a 4-year veteran of the Stockton Police Department. At 10:07 a.m., he reached the address and walked directly into a deadly encounter.
Please.
Hey, police.
Hello.
His partner, Officer Pancho Fria, is stunned, scrambling to process the sudden burst of gunfire and pinpoint where it's coming from.
58 shots fired, shots fired. Partner's down. Jimmy, you alright? 58 shots fired, my partner is down. Code 3 now. Jimmy! Jimmy, stay with me!
Then, in a reckless and horrifying act, the suspect seizes his 8-year-old son, holding the child in front of him as a shield while advancing toward Officer Fryer.
Don't do it! Let the kid go! Don't do it! I want you to let the kid go, man. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. Don't let the kid go, man. 50, I need units code 3. He's strangling the kid and my partner is down. Let the kid go! Let him go! Let him go! Let go of the kid!
But before the suspect can get any closer, sudden movement erupts from the side. A neighbor rushes in, tackling him and yanking the child free, bringing the standoff to an abrupt end. Lance Lowe was struck down instantly. The gunfire brought the danger to an end, but it couldn't erase the devastation already done. For Officer Jimmy N's family, the loss was immeasurable. A wife left without her husband and a child destined to grow up never knowing his father. And for the young boy at the center of it all, the memory of witnessing his own father's death would become a lifelong burden. What began as a call for help spiraled into a deadly encounter within moments, leaving wounds that may never fully heal. February 4, 2021, Interstate 10 near Deming, New Mexico, What begins as a calm afternoon is about to erupt into chaos. In mere minutes, a simple traffic stop will spiral into a storm of gunfire, leaving one officer dead and sparking a 40-mile chase through the desert. Behind the wheel is 39-year-old Omar Felix Cueva, a career criminal with a record drenched in drugs and weapons charges. Federal agents suspect he's been moving massive shipments of meth across the border, and on this day, he's armed and ready for violence. Homeland Security had planned to intercept him, but the task fell to New Mexico State Police. The officer chosen for the stop, 28-year-old Darian Jarrett, a young father of 3 with a 4th child on the way, unaware of just how lethal the man in that white pickup truly was. At 12:33 p.m., Jarrett makes the stop. He approaches the passenger side, calm and professional, speaking to the driver as if this were just another routine stop. But nothing about what's about to happen is routine.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darian Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah. You mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more.
It's dark?
Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
I'll need registration and your driver's license as well. Right, you got Okay. All right. Do you have insurance for the vehicle? Yeah. Where is it? It's with the wallet. Do me a favor. Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return. Okay. Go ahead. Shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you. Well, I know.
Cueva hesitates, lingering inside the truck. He tells Officer Jarrett he's waiting for someone to send over an insurance photo, but in truth, he's only stalling, using every second to buy time.
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you. Huh? Yeah, so I can run my checks and I can talk to you a little bit while I'm running my checks, and then you'll show me the picture right away because I got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have firearm money? Yeah. No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? Alright, hold on. Alright, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
Oh, shit! When Officer Jarrett questions him about a handgun, Cueva seems cooperative, removing it and setting it on the seat. But the act is a deception. As he steps out, concealed in his other hand is something far more lethal. Jarrett never notices the rifle already trained on him. In an instant, shots are fired. Cueva bolts back into his truck, tearing off down the highway. Minutes later, Homeland Security agents stumble upon the scene, finding Officer Jarrett gravely wounded on the roadside and fighting for his life. State police give chase, pursuing Cueva all the way into Las Cruces, a pursuit captured on camera by stunned bystanders.
There he goes! Fuck yeah! Watch out! Hey, get the fuck back!
Cueva's desperate run came to a violent end in Las Cruces, where a final exchange of gunfire left him dead. In the aftermath, investigators uncovered a chilling truth. Officer Jarrett had never been fully briefed on the danger he was walking into. He didn't know the man behind the wheel had a violent past, multiple weapons within reach, and the intent to kill without hesitation. That missing information stripped Jarrett of the chance to prepare, leaving him vulnerable to the ambush that ultimately claimed his life. Billings, Montana. In a quiet store parking lot, panic breaks out. A woman trapped inside a car screams for help, telling a passerby she's being held hostage. The man beside her has a knife. Her desperate plea: call 911. Within minutes, police units race to locate the vehicle she described.
Yeah, female approached a calling party, said that there was a male in her car with a knife that wouldn't get out. Female got back in the car, they both took off. The whole female and male, the knife should be in that car. She was screaming to call the police, but the vehicle left the apartment.
Okay. 26, register and trying to keep the location updated for SO and SP.
As the chase escalates, the driver grows more reckless, swerving into oncoming lanes, pushing head-on toward traffic, and forcing terrified motorists to veer off course to avoid disaster.
See if we can get some flex set up. We're again headed in the opposite lane of travel, so we're traveling north in southbound traffic.
I'm gonna head that
Copy. Anybody that's ahead, let's see if we can't start slowing traffic down that's coming the opposite direction against them.
Normally, a chase this reckless would have been called off. Too much danger to innocent drivers on the road. But this wasn't just any pursuit. Inside that vehicle, a terrified woman was trapped with a knife to her throat. With her life hanging in the balance, officers had no choice but to keep going, no matter the risk. And then, the nightmare unfolds. The pursuing patrol unit slams head-on into an oncoming car. The crash is devastating, metal twisting on impact. Officer Robert Duran never has a chance. He's killed instantly. The suspect's vehicle is mangled in the wreckage, coming to a violent stop. Moments later, the passenger door creaks open. The terrified woman steps out, breathless, telling police her captor has bolted into the night on foot.
Going down, going to the left.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now!
319, myself and another unit just got into a head-on collision here.
Let me see your hands! Walk to me! Where is he? Where is he? Walk back to me! Walk back to me now!
How are you guys doing for? I got the female coming back to me right now.
Probably one not standing in the car. Come back to me. Let me see your hands.
319, I'm 10-4. I'm going to check on the other unit.
Come back. Where is he?
He went that way.
What is he? Is he in the car?
No, he went that way.
Come here. Get down. Get down. Let me check you.
Okay.
Get in the car.
Okay.
319, you guys 10-4.
Oh, God, help me.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Let me see. I need to check you. I need to check you for weapons.
Okay.
Where's he at? Who is it?
His name is Mark. He's my boyfriend.
Does he have any weapons?
Yes, he does.
What does he have?
He has a gun.
Where is he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
Okay, stand by. So I have the victim right now in the back of my car. She's saying it's her boyfriend, unknown of the name yet. He's got 1080 with a gun, went into these bushes right here.
Minutes later, a tactical team from the Santa Fe Police Department storms in. Loaded with heavy gear and weapons built for high-stakes encounters, they secure the wrecked vehicle, dragging it out of the way to clear the path for a search. They brace themselves to hunt down the supposed kidnapper, but as time ticks by, unease starts to set in. Something about the story isn't adding up.
If this was fucking lying, too, and Duran died for nothing.
Like the sort of kidnapping? Yeah. So is it like a known relationship between suspect and victim?
I have no.
So the caller, I guess he was leaving Vizcaya and she's driving, pulls up in front of him and is like telling him to get the dude out of her car and then that she needs help. And then he's like, we'll call the police. She's like, no, he's gonna stab me, he's gonna kill me. And so then he called and then they took off. And then...
And she was the driver.
That's what the caller said. And the caller said he didn't see a knife or anything. He saw something black, like the diameter of like a broomstick, but he couldn't like see.
Oh, man. If this was like a code 20 gone bad.
Even worse, it's going to be a simple assault, bro. A simple assault.
Execute this chick.
When detectives finally sit her down, a very different story comes to light. The car she was in, stolen. And it wasn't the first time she'd pushed police into a high-speed chase behind the wheel of one. Even more revealing, her account almost perfectly mirrors a previous case, right down to the mysterious man she claimed was holding her hostage.
And he ran the other way.
Ran what other way?
Like, the car, let me see. He ran to the left-hand side.
Where is he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt also with black jeans.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt and another black jacket.
A red shirt and a black jacket?
And dark jeans.
In July 2024, a Santa Fe County jury delivered its verdict. 49-year-old Janine Hamio was found guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors said she wasn't a victim at all. She orchestrated her own fake kidnapping and used that lie to drag police into a chase that ended in tragedy. She now faces 2 life sentences, with decades more tacked on. For the families, the ruling brought justice, but no real peace. Officer Robert Duran became the first Santa Fe officer killed in the line of duty in nearly a century. The other victim, an innocent driver on his way home, blindsided by a wrong-way pursuit he never saw coming. The district attorney called the conviction the close of a 2.5-year nightmare. The defense vowed to appeal, but no legal battle can undo March 2nd, 2022. That day, 2 lives ended, and countless others were shattered, all because of one woman's reckless deception. From the quiet neighborhood in Bourget, Ontario, where a wellness check turned into an ambush that took Sergeant Eric Miller's life, to Stockton, California, where Officer Jimmy N. was killed answering a domestic call. Then to New Mexico, where Officer Darian Jarrett was gunned down in a highway stop. And finally to Santa Fe, where a staged kidnapping sparked a pursuit that left 2 innocent lives cut short. These cases prove how fast the ordinary can turn deadly, and how officers and civilians pay the ultimate price. If you want more raw, unfiltered stories of crime, violence, and survival, hit subscribe to Police Beatdown, because these are the cases the world can't afford to forget.